Well, all right. It is Thursday, May 2nd, 7 a.m. Got the opening trade. That one worked really fast. It was kind of the first time where I saw like Ninja completely freeze up on the open. And so I was in and out of the trade and didn't even see a bar form or anything. It was kind of confusing for a second because I was just like, am I winning or am I losing? And then all of a sudden the numbers popped up. But that was a really fast, easy one. I actually wanted to play both sides. I was going to take the short too after the long one. I just wanted to change accounts so that I was going to just choose another one of these new evaluations. But it happened so fast. I was still kind of stunned because it was a little confusing that everything was just frozen. I wasn't seeing bars form. So I was in and out of the trade, and then I didn't see the bars. This bar like continue to form until it was almost closed. So it was almost like, I don't know, it had to be like close to 30 to 40 seconds that I wasn't seeing anything happening. But got the win, and best part on that one was that I passed another evaluation. So past 33 with the open trade right now. I did trade 3 contracts. I traded 3 contracts on this evaluation because I knew I needed 300 to pass. And then I traded 3 contracts on this new evaluation. First day traded on it. And then I just did 1 contract on PA7, which is now slightly back above the starting balance for the first time in a long time. And I got about 1150 in drawdown. So, and then also you can see I've got the new 25K PA that replaces PA6 that was blown up yesterday. So all good here to get started. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of times when the open works, if it goes the other direction pretty quickly afterwards, within the next few bars, like it tends to work on the other side as well. So at some point I'll try to do both trades, but all right, so time to get myself ready here for my scalping strategy. By the way, now I'm 14-1 with the opening trade, 93%. So lost once, but it's, you know, if you can win 14 out of 15 trades, are you going to want to do it? All right. I'm going to do real quick is just turn off my screen here, switch accounts. And come back here. So I've got four different size tick charts. They've all got all winning entries. What I do every day is I look for second entries where my profit target is reached for each one. And if I can find charts that have no second entries that didn't work, then those are the charts I play. And usually get 3 or 4 of them. Right now I have 4 of them. And I'll go to PA8 and see if I can get a trade with PA8 to start the day. Evan, good morning. Welcome. How's it going today? Any trades for you yet? So I've been kind of in this game where I keep, it keeps becoming about the evaluations inevitably. The most PAs I've had at one time were 5, which was last year, end of last year. Or I guess, well, the second part of last year, I guess. And then ever since I've only had 3 at the most. Still haven't gotten any payouts, and keep being in the situation where it's like every time I gain a new PA, I lose a PA, or I lose a PA and then I gain a PA. So I've now got this this new PA will be lined up that I'll get today, and I've got another one right behind it that I'm not too far off from passing and getting another one there. So it's possible I will get up to 5 PAs again. What I really want to do, let's see, I'll have 4 after today, which means I'll have 4 evaluations, and if I could pass the one more, I'll have 3 evaluations. So what I'm really hoping is what's going to happen is I'm going to have 5 PAs soon, and I'll only have the 3 new evaluations. And in that way, my hope is that I'll be trading more PAs regularly and less evaluations. And I'll still decide if maybe I'll copy an evaluation at the same time as one of the PAs get traded every day at this point. Maybe something like that, or keep doing it on the open trade kind of thing. Let me just see here. This might be a bad idea. I want my stop. I'm just going to take my hit. In case this thing just, does that. Okay, I got a loss here. That's unfortunate, but I'll take my little loss in this case. I liked it because it was near the previous day close, but it was just short of it. And realizing it was just short of it, I was like, probably not a great trade, honestly. I really wanted to be right off of it if I'm going to take a trade there. So, not the way I wanted to start here. But this, if it sets up here, I might like this better. If it gets above. Yeah. Okay, this is why I want to take my small loss, because I like playing off this level of the previous day close, but because we were just shy of it, now maybe off of the previous day, no, it's closed below. All right, I'm just going to chill. Let's mark this up. I'll get back to talking about what I was talking about in a minute. It was PA8. Man, I haven't traded PA8 in a long time. That was the first loss I've taken on that account. It's just triggered where I would have wanted to take the trade. All right, so this chart is no good for me anymore. This one. So when I get a loss or when a second entry doesn't work on the chart, then I stop trading that chart for the day. I'm glad I decided to just take the small loss. I really wasn't prepared for this trade because I didn't realize the previous day low was so close. If I had realized that, I might have tried to stick it out, but that would have been a pretty real drawdown. But I would have been able to add a contract here. So I don't know. I'm a little bit mixed on that. I wasn't prepared to take this trade, honestly, because I was talking and I saw it happening in the corner of my eye and I just went with it. But it is what it is. Let me update the stats. I'd rather take a little loss than try to risk the account right now in that spot. So kind of a subpar week, even though I'm passing evaluations. %67%, definitely not getting it done this week. All right. So this chart, I'm not trading anymore. Put that aside. I like this, but when this candle formed like this, I went back to just doing my housekeeping here. So I wasn't prepared for that trade, unfortunately. It looks even better. Actually not, because it closed below. I wouldn't have taken that. So these are the levels I like to play off of. So it's just too bad that this was just shy. I mean, sometimes it works when it's just shy, and sometimes it does what it did. So I should have been thinking, though. I know that it likes to close the gap to the previous day close. And so when we're that close, it's going to do it. So that was really just me making a mental error. Because typically I'll skip that trade going, well, it's going to close the gap. It's this close. That's the destination. So that was just my bad, honestly. But it's not a big deal. Plenty of drawdown on PA8. Yeah, still got 2,000 in drawdown, basically. I could live with it. It basically just means that all of my PAs are in the same boat. Yeah, look at this move up. Yeah, this was just a mental error because I know that the destination is to at least close the gap when you're that close. That's what the market had been doing the whole session. It was working back. Annoying to have a mental error, but get over it. Which means I'm now down to 3 charts that I can play. Man, I don't even remember what I was talking about before. I was just saying I don't want to get into the game where I'm just like losing a PA and gaining a PA, losing a PA, gaining a PA, and still not getting to the payouts. So I got to figure out a way. Now that I have locked in this account for a PA, hopefully I'll lock in this account for PA. And then the game will really shift to becoming just more straight up looking for the payouts, and then having these 3 new evaluations trailing and following, so that hopefully these will pass around the time that maybe I can get some payouts. That would be ideally how this goes from here. My daughter's waking up. Yeah, so I really wish I could have played this off of the previous day low. I really like that level. And it's just a bad decision here. Just shy of the gap close. All right. I can definitely feel with myself that I'm annoyed that I took this trade. I don't know really what I was thinking, because it's such like an obvious thing that it's going to close the gap and we're right there. And I was thinking, I'm playing off the level, but we're just shy of it. And that's a really important one. So that was just such a mental lapse. What time was this at? 7:08. So I'd started the stream. I was kind of talking about my things. And I saw it just happening in the corner of my eye. And I really didn't put much more thought into it than that. So I usually don't get frustrated with these situations, but this one definitely has me a little bit feeling some sort of way. Unfortunately. I mean, things have been really good for me lately, where I really haven't been doing that to myself lately, but Don't like how this is coming back up. I figured there's enough room here to give it to me. There we go. Okay. Usually I don't like trading back into this level. But I'm thinking we should get a retest of the low too. So that's the first trade on the new value, or on a new PA. Looks like I got less than Can't be right, can it? Oh, it's saying I got 11 ticks, but there's no way I got 11 ticks. Got 8 ticks. So I'm guessing this is the thing where I got slippage on the entry again. It's been happening on my copier. But I'll take the 8 ticks. All right, so I've got a trade for each of my PAs. Unfortunately, one of them was a loss. Got to update the stats. So looking at this now. So that's the target. When we get there, it lines up with this level, so maybe trade evaluation 29 next, which is the one that's next closest to passing. I'd want to play it off that measured move. Same idea here. shy of the measured move right now. This trade was pretty dangerous, but I figured I had enough room back to the previous day, or to, yeah, the previous day close. Had just enough room to get out of there. Barely. So I was really hoping it would set up higher up here.